Coalinga hanging out at Airstrip Attack. It's all about high speeds, half miles. And I'm out here to visit with my good friend Anthony, who's got his turbocharged ethanol burning Porsche, trying to go 200 miles an hour. I gotta check this thing out. There he is. Dude, Anthony! What's up, brother? What's happening, man? Good. So Anthony and I have both been racing and developing our cars for many years, but we've done it in completely different areas. I mean, I'm out there smoking tires, you know, really testing my engine's just ultimate performance in a 1.3 liter. Anthony's out here going for top speeds in something that's much more street reliable. So we're both running this amazing American-made fuel, but we're using it in completely different cars and completely different applications. So us being able to get together and share some information and maybe even get some ride-alongs in each other's cars is an opportunity, just like connecting an OEM car to a race car, an opportunity for us to collectively share information and connect on the track together.
I've had plenty of, I guess you could say, race cars, world record cars over the years. This one I kind of wanted to see what the max we could do on like a pure street car, full interior, AC, all stock components. We have stock Porsche GT2 seats here, half roll bar, nothing like going into the driver's side, air conditioning, full OEM gauge setup in there, still has radio, navigation. You know, we just wanted to see what the limit was after everything we've kind of learned over the years. So in the past, I've had cars go a little faster, just a Porsche actually, but you know, didn't have nav, it didn't have stereo, it didn't have AC, full cage. So this car, I would say, is like the ultimate street weapon that runs on ethanol, flex fuel, drive it down. I drove it back to the hotel last night. Fastest car in its class yesterday, fastest two-wheel drive car, fastest German car for the shootout, fastest Porsche here as well. And literally just got in, drove back to the room, parked in front of the hotel room, and drove back here this morning. Pretty amazing car.
Without giving all the secrets, like what's the huge modifications in here?
Really is airflow, is heads.
Airflow.
Yeah, we really any sort of boost management, anything air moves through, we just really try to make it efficient. But we started developing this head with this valve combination that allows us to go from 6,800 to 8,000, but it makes about 150 more pounds of torque.
Wow. I mean, torque is everything.
Yeah, so response, right?
Yeah.
And that's what gets everything lit off and moving. Left and right
so
plenums
cool.
are 3D printed, and we do that just a funky tessellation, like a pattern. Just we're starting to do that on all of our non-load bearing parts, just for identity, really.
I thought it was a unique look. It definitely set it apart.
Yeah, and then 12 injectors, so we ran a higher injector center of port, so we get
better atomization. Yeah.
It's very, compared to running both down low, and the split inside the port to go to the two valves is right there, so you never really get it right.
As you're going up in that volume, I mean, we have the problem in the rotaries. We like to move them up and be more equalized, because that way we're wetting down just less. You know, helps with response too.
Yeah, and the exhaust manifolds are 3D printed also. They're Ethanol 625.
So when you break it down,
so
I feel like I need to work on my setup, because here, what is this? Potentially 1,300 horsepower, ethanol, and it's got a license plate.
Yeah.
I wish I could drive mine on the street.
Well, we really couldn't do it without ethanol. I mean, that's the key ingredient here.
Yeah. No, it's the same thing I got into as well. You know, when it came to the reliability, performance advantages, it was literally the choice that we had to do to make the reliability and make the performance happen. So. Yeah,
no, I agree. That's the same thing with us. We started running ethanol back in 2009, and we were some of the first Porsche guys to even mess with it. We're still learning, you know, and we got to learn so much in the last 10 years about it, and now it's
like Frank's hot sauce.
I put that on everything.
Yeah, exactly. It's like pour it on here, pour it on here, pour it on here. We focus heavily on putting the power down, a lot of times these cars are uncoupled front to rear. You have the front of the car doing something and the rear of the car doing something. So we're really focused on having a cohesive.
It's like people forget with that much mass in the back and the ability to put the tire down.
Yeah.
I mean, I tell people you cannot be connected in the front, or the front can be completely delayed to what the rear is doing. You almost have to have a little forethought of the car.
Absolutely. Yeah. I always say you have to be in front of the car.
Yeah, you got to be in front of it. You got to be in front of it.
Always.
This is so cool.
Yeah, and then very, very basic.
Yeah.
Back half roll bar, triple adjustable.
It's still got all the interior. It's not fair. Does it have AC?
Oh yeah.
Ah.
Nice stereo, AC.
Yeah.
We can still put groceries in the front.
I finally got a cool suit in my race car.
Right,
I feel baller now.
Yeah,
I'm like, I
exactly.
got air conditioning in the race car again.
I love it.
Wow, I'm really impressed by the Shift Sector event. It's amazing how fast some of these cars are. I can't wait to get into Anthony's. Anthony just ran 192 miles an hour in his BDI Porsche American Ethanol GT2. So tell me a little about how that felt. I saw the crew checking tires, giving it the once over.
Yeah.
That's fast.
Great. You know, we put more power into it. Ran a little quicker. I think it's gonna go a lot quicker the next time. So it ran great though, like a freight train. Just pulled hard.
That's awesome. Super good. Stoked on it.
Thanks, man.
Shift Sector. It's been great hanging out with Anthony, his awesome ethanol burning Porsche. Not only are some of these cars fast, they're also street driven. I'd love to bring out one of my rotaries and see exactly how fast we can go. Make sure to stay tuned and see what Kyle Mohan Racing is doing. We like to go fast. One, two, three. Start button. What is that? Monkey? I'm not cool, but I'm cool.